Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Age of Imperialism to German Empire. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're currently at war with Germany. Not war with Germany, we are Germany. We're currently at war with France. And honestly, I think we're doing pretty okay. We're almost... Actually, we did take Paris. I think we just lost Paris for a quick second. I'm going to shrink Blue Line down, because I don't want them overlapping with Purple Army. And honestly, the war against... I'm gonna bring you off the Yugoslavian border for now. You're gonna help defend Romania against the Russians. Hopefully this doesn't get Yugoslavia to want to join the war, because that would be bad. We have troops here. I would like to deploy more units. We have 10,000 rifles, which is not really good enough. I mean, actually, get these cavalry. Yeah, you know what? Deploy them here. Immediately send them over to this army. Turku. How close is Finland to falling? You need to get down to 5%. What is it with this mod in every country you need to get down to like 1% capitulation to actually die? I'm not really too sure. Okay, but let's, yeah, we want to make sure that Romania doesn't die. That would be a major loss for us. But I mean, like, once France is dead, Central America joined the Commonwealth of Nations. What is it with the Americans not being able to get any people in their faction, but the British ever so increasing their faction size? By the way, is there any other wars going on other than the one with Mexico? No. And I don't think either of you would want to join my faction. You would hate the idea. You hate the idea even more. You'd rather be part of the American faction. I mean, Paris fell a long time ago. So I say France is having a bad day. Take the fight to Warsaw. Is Poland also, like, they need to get down to, like, 1%? 20%. Okay, so they decided to be a little bit more reasonable. I think Purple Army can try to... No. Just get Purple Army up here. Something like this. Bring you down. Red Army units are on their way as best they possibly can be. If you can maybe go take Vasa. I think, like, where else is there another... There's not really any other Finnish cities other than these ones. We could march our way down towards St. Petersburg, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I would love more units in Finland right now. Like, maybe we could... Down to Nantes, bring it down to La Rochelle, bring it down to Bordeaux. I mean, Spain, at some point, the Republicans did say they would join the Reichspakt. As far as I can tell, they have not decided to do so quite yet. I mean, Italy's trying to falter against the frickin' French. Which, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by, but yet I still am. Bring some counterattacks against Russia. Vasa has fallen. How many men we got on this front? 7. Bring them all here. Except for a handful of units that's job it is going to be doing closes and encirclement. I mean, Finland, it's still 33%, huh? Okay, we've helped out the Swedish. We could also help out Denmark. Which, I mean, I guess we will. Yeah, we've actually taken St. Petersburg from the Russians. I think we can capture this radar base. Now our radar base. You love to see it. How far does Russia need to fall? 20%. You know what? That's actually not so bad. Of course, the Chinese are not having a great time, but they're essentially just a speed bump. They're distracting Russian troops, which is all I could ever ask for. Down to La Rochelle, bring it down to Bordeaux, Toulouse. Capture more lands. Go to Marseille, go down to Nice. I mean, the French, I think, are just having a pretty bad time, all things considered. You will shrink your line down a little bit. Let's say just to here. Bring purple line a little bit more forward. How much is Toulouse? Toulouse is worth 5. Marseille's worth 10. You're worth 1. We have a city over here worth 1. But if we only we gotta get them down to 5%, 10%. And I mean, other than Bordeaux, we've taken most of their major cities. And it's just like, when France is dead, that's going to give us, I think, 48 divisions we can then deploy into the Russian front. Maybe even put some troops straight into Finland. And use them to push down towards Moscow. Which I think makes sense. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but maybe I am. I guess I gotta push back somehow. You actually don't have a battle plan. It should be moving your way down towards this border. We own Warsaw? We do own Warsaw. Poland's close to death. I think it's time for Purple Army to once again invade. I think Brown Army for the moment can actually hold back. And we got Lvov. It's worth 15 victory points. It's going to be a city that we do want to take at some point. Still like 60 days away. We're like 4 months. Not 4 months. Well, 3-ish months from me attack Yugoslavia. The one country that has so far defied to even join the war. To defend their own faction members. You know, let me remind you. They decided that, you know what? Maybe it's not in their best interest for that. Just 6 troops in Bordeaux. Quite a bit. Danish Straits. Yeah, sure. Let's protect the Danish Straits. Taking Nice. Then a tank over to Toulouse. I mean, Bordeaux is the city that we do need a tank to actually, or we do need to take to completely crush the French resistance. I mean, it's not like they really... Are there any cities here? We got Annecy. It's only worth 1 victory point, though. So it's probably not what's making the French, withstand all of our attacks. Happy up here. But I mean, the Finnish front, I would say right now, is securely in our position. France has finally decided that, hey, maybe we should give up. Okay, Red Army, stop attacking. Hold position. Kill up Poland. I mean, they're pretty close to death. You guys, congratulations. You're now being assigned to this front line. You are going to be the Blue Army. And you're just going to be moving your way towards Moscow. Get our reinforcements in. Pink Army then is basically just going to take over Karelia and this port up here. Romanov, Namerman. I don't think the Romanovs are even still in charge, right? Are you a Romanov? You're a Romanov. Okay. Goes what I know. Get those troops up north. You troops will be right here, and your job is to push your way down on the southern front. So bring yourself over ASAP. Portugal is joined up with the British. Really is not a surprise because it's, it is. But how about not the Russians, the Chinese? It actually does not cost us a stupid amount of political power, so I will take it. I mean, the British are clearly one of the greater powers in the world. I think that kind of goes without saying. You're not wait, you don't connect to this province? Where are you? Are you in this province? To be honest, actually, I don't know where the hell you are. Let's see if we can actually just get encirclement on all of these Russian troops. We got a handful of Polish cities up towards the north, which might be a little bit more of a hassle for us to take. Okay, hold position. If you fall back a little bit, we need to keep St. Petersburg under control. You don't want to go over there. Well, I'll tell you right now, you don't really got much of a choice in the matter. Pull yourself over to Danzig, please and thank you. Go to St. Petersburg. Because you have to if you want this empire to survive. Yeah, China really could be doing better. Try to keep these guys in position. That is a lovely encirclement. A lot of Russian faction troops over there. Push straight onto Lvov. Yeah, and you guys are actually now here. Yeah, push that front. Push every single front you possibly can. I would still like to put more troops on the Yugoslavian border, because I know Yugoslavia... Again, they're not going to join the war on their own accord. Which, I mean, I understand, because, like, why would you want to? It'd just be suicide. Now, go to here. And prepare for a Moscow push. And it's so simple. A child could figure this out. Hopefully, we might lose, like, 1 unit to Russian ships, but... Spain has decided to enter the international arena. They agreed, remember, to join our faction. That thing is, like, down here, right? Yeah, they can either do an alliance with us, or they can align us with the United States. Which, I mean, joining up with the Americans is not, like, the best, but at least the Americans are not a direct threat in the same way that the British Empire is. So, Naval Invasions, superiority. We should be building more factories. We don't want to be wasting our factories repairing stuff. And what I probably also want to be doing, if we have some more factories production, let's go with some Naval Bombers. Give me like 20 Naval Bombers so that we can bomb the hell out of British shipping in the future. Also, I should be moving my aircraft to the front lines that actually are currently under attack. How many? 900? Yeah, you go here, fly there. Go here. Fly over the Baltic states. Blue Army's now arrived. Means we'll shrink Purple Line to just be in the north. Purple Line again goes on the offense. Have you go on the offense as well. Red Army. I mean, how close is Poland to being killed? They're very close. We haven't taken Lvov yet. We could maybe get an encirclement on the city. If we get an encirclement on the city, that'd be nice. Actually, we don't even need to. We can just throw a bunch of German units here, and it works out just fine as well. We have lost about 600,000, but we've killed 1.8 million. I think those are pretty good numbers. I do say so myself. You just see that the Russians sent some troops over here to try to defend Yugoslavia. Okay, well, Poland has finally decided to give up. Means Red Army needs to push their way in now. Yeah, the Romanian army has just basically decided to try to fight the Yugoslavians. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing. Something that we do want to happen. Now it's time for you guys to attack. Orange line. After that, you're going to be moving your way deep into Russia as well. Actually, even getting some overruns here. Come over here to assist this guy. Trap these Russian forces where we can. Increase army spending, of course. I mean, we're in wartime. Hold position for right now. Just secure St. Petersburg. It's more than enough right now. We could also try to maybe attack you. You have 918 divisions. Could open up another front line against the Russians in the south. What about Greece? I don't think they can join our faction. As sad as that is. Sure, let's upgrade our carriers. And while we're at it, build a bunch of convoys. But the number of convoys we have, honestly, isn't that high. That's an excellent encirclement of a handful of Russian divisions. Get them killed off, please. We see the Russians that move their way into the Baltics. Yeah, 13%. You would have capitulated under normal circumstances, but unfortunately, we're not in normal circumstances. And I'm assuming, yeah, this is all core territory. Vladivostok, I'm hoping is not going to be what causes us to, like, not win this war. Highly possible that will end up being the case, though. You know what, Brown Army? Go over here. Let's prepare a naval invasion into the south. Do you have any naval units we can bring? The answer is no. Trade can pass, but submarines cannot pass. We have superiority here. We do not. The Russians east, they have superiority. So, okay, my plan there is a little defunct. However, I still want you to eventually probably just kill Yugoslavia, which would be like, hey, push here, and after that, push south like this. At least for right now, that seems okay. Equipment is still looking good. We do need some more naval bombers, but we'll get those, I think, in due time. I mean, if you take Riga, that should be the end of the Baltic Duchy. And if you can capture another port, you can maybe open up some supplies. Yeah, supplies are not looking great. You also are taking over a river. Taking over a river is always a little difficult. Have any aircraft you can deploy? Yes, we do. Probably not 900. Let's go, let's say, 250 maximum. How many air units do they have over here? Honestly, not that many. Also, we have 2,000. Why would I not deploy them here? I don't know. Early fighters. Yeah, 1,000 fighters here. Deploy them. Follow it up with deploying some beautiful close air support. Not at 1,000 yet, but you know you're close. 1,000 as well. Fly you over here. And if we have more, maybe like some naval bomber, not naval bombers, but like some early bombers. We'll keep you at 350, and your job is going to be, well, right now, there's no reason to keep you here. Fly you over like this. I think they might be bombing like southern Germany. Oh, you know, whatever. Completely fine. We probably want to send some planes over Ukraine. Gives them air superiority there. Yeah, they get 32 bombers. Honestly, like, again, not so bad. Some units back here. Air superiority is affecting now by 34%. Absolutely beautiful numbers. We'd love to see it. And our push into Russia is going okay. 188 to 202 divisions. Our casus belli against you is now ready to go. I mean, we have to invade Yugoslavia. We have so many allied units here. And again, you're part of the Russian faction. I should have just called all allies in. Don't know why I didn't. So with China, trade cooperation. I mean, we're giving them so many benefits here. Really push your way in. You're at war with essentially everybody. I don't think Yugoslavia is, going to survive for that long. Like, they can't survive that long. You have some infantry here that are a little bit weak. But our air superiority in the region should be more than enough. Could deploy also some close air support here. Just a simple 100. I think anything more than that's not really necessary. We just need to secure air superiority in Finland. To bomb the hell out of the Russians. 317 days. That's too expensive. I've changed my mind. I know I've clicked the button. I've changed my mind. You're also way too expensive. Well, I might as well go for these really cheap upgrades. No, not warm climates. You should be improving uniforms to cold climates. I mean, it is November in Russia. So I imagine it's like not a fantastic time to be there. Or give China some research bonuses. I mean, you're also technically at war with like these guys over here. North Africa has almost fallen. We'll probably give this area to the Italians and to ourselves. I mean, Yugoslavia. You're not. Yugoslavia. You're great. You're just not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, we're happy to have you around, but there are definitely better things you could be doing. 101 days. Even 101 days is really not that expensive for some basic upgrades here. Let's capture another port. And you guys now, I think you can just go with a basic attack. Now that we've crossed the river and have decent air superiority, you should be more than okay. Capture as much land around here as you can. Again, Moscow is their current capital. Bring our forces around. I want you all to deploy here. Don't worry about these units that are encircled. The Italians, I think, should hopefully be able to capture them. At least that would be my hope. I mean, they're trying their best to move their way into Riga. Like, I understand that they're not... They could be doing a little bit better. On giving upgrades to them. I mean, how many troops do they have? Really, only 46. Like, they're actually completely outclassed in their current position. We could go for... I mean, yeah, better winter clothing. I think just makes sense. We're not really attacking in warm environments too much. Finland's almost dead. North Africa's almost dead. Yugoslavia, we need to get them down to 5%. Because of course we do. I mean, the war is going nicely. Peru wants to join the Reichspakt? Absolutely. Welcome, Peru. I mean, our control in South America is also going very, very well. Brazil currently is not in any faction. I mean, if we could get Brazil on side, that would be nice. It'd definitely help us zone out the British in South America. Capture these areas just so we can secure this position. You're missing a decent amount of rifles, mostly for reinforcement and garrisons. So if that's the case, we're going to double production on weapons. We're going to have production of vehicles. We can also build like way more light tanks as well. So I'm going to duplicate this, and you're going to be like a pure Panzer division. Hope you're okay with that. Only light tanks. Gonna be very, very expensive. Light tank template 1, welcome. I think we can get like 3 of you. And hope for the best. Oh yeah, give me an extra research slot as well. So yeah, our research is going fantastic. We'll go for another upgrade on our tanks. We've almost linked our forces together. Riga's about to fall. See if we can maybe join the northern front with the southern front. There goes you. Does Red Army still have a battle plan? They do, okay. They still at least have something to do. I think everybody right now has something to do. Okay, Peru's joined the war. Thank you, Peru. After we take all this area, we probably do need to go clean up in Montenegro. All HP? Yeah, why not? Give them some painkillers. I can't believe Finland is still technically alive. It's unimaginable. They really should not be alive anymore. That's just my 2 cents, though. Maybe you have a different opinion. But I do think, at least right now, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks for watching my Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoying, click thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.